The Life and Times of Kelly and Doug. Once upon a time, 30 plus years ago, there was a royal girl named Kelly. She was fun. She was pretty. She was always laughing. She had an energy around her that drew you in. You wanted to spend time in her space. Then one day she met a young peasant boy named Doug who decided he wanted to be in her space too. He was a tad shy upon meeting her royal family, and he appeared incredibly short while sitting. Kelly and short peasant boy Doug became quick friends, and soon he was always around her house. The spark was lit. He was frequently inappropriate and found humor in all things inappropriate. Her family questioned his worthiness, and then one day Doug sent Kelly a love letter from college. Kelly's father happened upon said letter filled with all things inappropriate. Legend has it that young Doug stayed away for a while after this unfortunate incident, but he kept his inappropriate self hidden and intact despite the episode with Daddy. Kelly and Doug made the most of their college years, doing what college people do, sometimes a little too much for young Doug. Kelly was one wild and crazy chick, and Doug appeared to find some sort of moderation in college. Go figure. He frequently reached out to her less crazy sister for moral support and comfort dealing with wild Kelly. Despite the craziness of college, the spark stayed lit. When college ended, Kelly and Doug continued to be merry. They dated and dated and dated. Year after long year, they just dated. And then finally, young Doug put a ring on it. Now their spark was a roaring flame. Fun times were had by all 30 years ago at the wedding and early marriage years on Jefferson Street in Waynesboro. Those two knew how to throw a party. Always the fun couple, always laughing. Then, as life would have it, young Doug took our Kelly and moved her to Richmond for a job or something silly like that. The pre-kid years in Richmond were filled with visiting family, boating and skiing on Lake Anna, and of course more parties. And then the babies came. They were both ready for baby number one and of course baby number two. Kelly was an all-in kind of mom. She made fun for her young kids while young Doug brought home the bacon. The kids gave them even more reason to laugh. Watching Kelly function as a mom made one wish they would have had her example while raising their own children. She was a master mom, a magnificent mom, a marvelous mom. Doug went to work, Kelly had fun at home with the kids. Then it was time to decide if there would be a baby number three. Kelly and Doug went back and forth, discussed, agreed, disagreed, and discussed some more. It was a beautiful marital decision to add baby number three to the family. Not. But it was sure funny, and they laughed all the way through it. Their spark burns brightly for this family of five. Years and years of motherhood and fatherhood did not take Kelly and Doug's spark from each other. If anything, the kids made it stronger and made Doug even more inappropriate. Watching this family function together is something to witness. First, they got the marriage thing figured out. Laugh and keep laughing. Then they got the raising kid thing figured out. Laugh some more and keep laughing. And now, 30 years later, they are back to just laughing at each other. If Kelly and Doug were to write a book, it would be called something like Laugh Your Way to 30 Years. So the moral of this Kelly and Doug story is to don't take life so seriously. Always find a reason to laugh. Happy 30th anniversary, you wild and crazy people. Love, David and Teresa.